Published, 3:03 Eastern Standard Time, the 16th of February 2018. Updated, 7:01 Eastern Standard Time, the 16th of February 2018. With tears in her eyes, Don Parsons' mother hugged her champagne boy when it was all done and said, "I never doubted you. Beautiful. It truly was." But she must have been watching another race. What everyone else saw was a remarkable sequence of events in which this brilliant mechanical engineering student appeared to come apart. He looked like he was done. Thrown it away. Not even his fancy skin suit could save him. And the funny thing is, he felt that way too. Don Parsons has won Great Britain's first medal of the Winter Olympics in the skeleton. Parsons celebrates with his parents after getting a bronze medal in the men's skeleton. Parsons' mother Judith gives her sporting hero son a kiss on the head after his historic win. He was devastated, he said. "I thought I'd binned it, that a bronze medal made its way out of the trash and back into his hands," giving Team GB their first of any colour at these Winter Olympics, made for quite wonderful drama. In short, the 30-year-old was third going into the fourth and final runs, but after bumping corner after corner in one of his slowest descents of the week, he looked ready to cry. A reasonably clean run from Martins Dukas, the five-time world champion of Latvia, would have knocked him out of the medals, and Parsons knew it was just about inevitable. So he slumped against a wall and waited for the pain, wrapping up a week in which many said, quite cruelly, that he was only a contender because he had good equipment. And then it got interesting. Dukas was ahead of Parsons through 4 of the 6 sectors, but he lost a little time at the 5th checkpoint, around 0.02 seconds down for the run. That was okay for the Latvian because he had started it with a 0.04 seconds margin to spare, so he was still in the medals. But into the final sector and Dukas really messed it up. He rubbed a wall a little too hard, slowed a little too much, and the clock said the rest. Parsons was 0.11 seconds ahead. An Olympic medalist, Parsons of Great Britain slides into the finish area during the men's skeleton event shortly after his achievement. Parsons laughed off controversy surrounding GB's skin suit. "He thought I'd lost it after that 4th run," Parsons said. "I was very lucky to be able to move up. Martins is the last person I'd expect to make those kind of mistakes. He's been dominant for so many years. It's incredible. Just incredible. It's a brilliant peak in a charming adventure that he recounted on Friday morning, going right back to its beginning in 2007. It involved a hangover and a meeting at Bath University with a former British skeleton racer Adam Pengilly, who is now an IOC member. In a quirk of fate, Pengilly was sent home from Pyeongchang on Thursday by the IOC for a row with a security guard, but his greater impact on these games was to get Parsons hooked 11 years ago. "I was staying on my friend's couch and Adam had persuaded him to come and have a go at some skeleton trials," Parsons said. "I didn't even know what skeleton was at the time, and I went along to the trials and I was suffering a little bit because we had a barbecue the night before. Anyway, I had a go and that was the start of a bit of an obsession." The obsession carried him through the disappointment of twice losing his funding and the fluctuations of form that saw him finish 10th at Sochi 2014, reach 5th in the world in 2016 before a fall to 12th this year. Indeed, his only podium at World Cup level came in 2013, which is why there was such surprise when he dominated the training runs here. The Team GB athlete finished just 0.03 seconds outside a medal place on day 1 of the contest. He rejected the idea that skeleton was becoming an arms race based on technology. That in turn formed part of the debate about GB sleds and skin suit, a row revealed by Sportsmail, and even on Friday the Latvian coach, Zintas Ekmanis, was calling Skeleton's Technical Commission weak for not limiting the influence of such technologies in their sport. Through all that, Parsons kept his head down. "It's been blown out of proportion, but there are those little margins and innovations, and those are the things we work for," he said. "Once the equipment was ruled legal, the right to gripe from the rest has gone. He competed fair, and while he couldn't match Yoon Sung-bin, the runaway home hope, and was also marginally bettered by Nikita Tregubov, an Olympic athlete from Russia, he was great value for his bronze. And with it, his mother Judith cried and recalled Parsons as a 2-year-old, expertly steering a pedal car around the house. Precision driving even then, she said. To her this was never in doubt. For everyone else, it wasn't quite so straightforward. Nicknamed the Wizard, Parsons won Britain's first skeleton medal in 70 years in the process.